Good day, everyone. I hope you had a great week. I hope you're getting as much out of the leadership skills course as I am, and I hope you're enjoying the book and all the stories that are in it and how they relate to our ability to grow as leaders. Today we're on chapter 7, which is communication 2, and that is speaking to your audience. Before we begin, I want to share a biblical truth, and that is, it's from Ephesians 4:29. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. Let everything you say be good and helpful, so that your words will be an encouragement to everyone who hears them. I think that really says so much, and it's rich, and it's something that we should all strive for. Each and every one of us, as we've talked about many times, have been given special gifts. Each and every one of us at times really can be such an influence on other people, but we've got to be able to share our message, to share our brand with other people. In the book, you're going to read about one of my heroes, my mentor, Red Auerbach, and how he sold the Boston Celtics brand. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail because I think it's fairly well explained in this chapter. So please read and understand that the greatest basketball franchise in the history started out by going all over New England, giving free clinics, sometime in front of very small crowds, before they grew into the greatest dynasty that professional sports has ever seen. We always go back to Jesus. And I mentioned before that he was the greatest storyteller of all times. His stories are referred to as parables in the Bible. He was a great storyteller because he did 3 things very, very well. He did everything well, everything perfect, in fact. But 3 of the things that I want to emphasize about Jesus in his storytelling. One is his stories were relevant. They had meaning, not only at that time, but they're still relevant today. 2, he kept his stories, they were simple stories. He didn't try to complicate anything. He didn't try to use big words when not necessary. His stories were to the point. If he wanted to talk about something, he got right to the point. And he made sure that you understood what he was saying. His stories were consistent. His message was consistent. So you knew that when you listened to him, you were going to get a story that, that really could help change your life. As we look at this chapter, and we look at the 7 keys of communication, which I'd like to share with you right now. Number 1, know your audience. As I already said, just as Jesus did, make your stories relevant. Allow your stories, make sure they relate to whomever you are addressing. Whoever you're talking to, the story's got to be focused and directed to them. 2, key number 2, when you're speaking to your audience, be prepared. Don't wing it. Practice what you preach. And as it says in 1 Peter 3:15, if someone asks your hope as a believer, always be ready to explain. If someone asks about your faith, be ready to explain it. Key number 3, keep it simple. Follow the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. You're not stupid, but keep it simple. That's a key, or one of the keys to being a great communicator. Proverbs 17:27 says this, A truly wise person uses few words. A person with understanding is even-tempered. Key number 4, be bold. Your message may not always be popular or politically correct, but share it with confidence and courage. 5, stay on message. Too much talk, too much of anything can get you in trouble, as my mother-in-law used to say, but too much talk can get you into trouble. 2 Timothy 2:16 sums it up this way: avoid worthless, foolish talk that only leads to more godless behavior. Key number 6, make it memorable. There are times, if it's possible, use props. Bring, for example, sometime I carry a rope, what I call my life rope, and I give a story about, where I've been, where I'm going. People remember, things. So don't be afraid to use props when you give your stories. Refine your message is key number 7. Practice makes permanent. Doesn't make perfect. Only perfect practice makes perfect. So if you want to perfect your message, you've got to practice it over and over and over again. And when you get it to a point where it's really good, just keep practicing it so it becomes permanent. Couple of follow-through items. One follow-through item. Let me give you one. Okay, something that you can use to put this communication into practice. Record a new voice message on your phone when you get a chance. Make a new message. Make that message as positive and as uplifting as possible. If you've got a voice message that is just got music or running through it, think about putting a message on there so that when people call you and they don't reach you, they want to stay on the phone and listen, even if it's just to listen to how positive you are. My prayer for you today and my prayer for myself today and for this class today goes like this: Lord, I want to be a strong communicator of the message of your truth. Help me use wisdom as I boldly and courageously share the words that you have given me. Help me better understand my audience and give me creativity to effectively use my platform. Each and every one of us has a platform. For 40 plus years, mine was coaching. My platform now is teaching. I don't know what your platform is. I don't know what your platform is going to be, but you are gonna, just like me, you're gonna have a platform to speak on and from. We must use it to the very best of our ability, and we must make God really proud of how we use our platform, because you know what? It doesn't belong to us. It belongs to Him. God bless you. Have a great week. See you next week.